Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Let's get to the news, all right, Browns fans. Let's sit down and really talk about what's going on with one of our key players, David Njoku. At one point, he was one of the most exciting tight ends in the league, a pro bowler, a guy who could make game-changing plays and really help lead our offense. Back in 2023, Njoku was on fire. He racked up 882 yards and 6 touchdowns, helping us secure an 11-6 record and making that playoff appearance only the third time in the last 2 decades. That was a big deal, and Njoku played a huge role in that success. But as we all know, things change, and unfortunately, 2023 feels like a distant memory now. Since then, Njoku's production has taken a nosedive, and it's clear why. Injuries and inconsistency at quarterback have made it tough for him to find his rhythm. Right now, he's got 33 receptions on 48 targets, which totals about 293 yards and 4 touchdowns. Honestly, those numbers are quite modest compared to his peak. Since early November, he's only managed to catch 6 passes for 33 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hardly the numbers we expected from a guy of his talent. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially considering the potential he showed just a couple of years ago. In his place, filling that tight end spot has been rookie Harold Fannin Jr. And boy, has he made an impression. Fannin Jr. has become our leading receiver in 2025, hauling in 66 catches for 667 yards and 4 touchdowns on 99 targets. Those are impressive stats for a rookie, especially one who stepped into a role that's traditionally been a bit of a question mark for us. Fannin's ability to high-point the football, snag those clutch catches, and make explosive plays in open space has really turned some heads. Just a few weeks back against the Titans, he made a near game-saving touchdown catch that had fans on their feet, and he's shown a burst of speed that makes him look like the future #1 target on this offense. This kind of breakout from a rookie is exactly what the Browns need to build around, especially considering Njoku's recent injury struggles. The knee injury he's been battling has kept him out over the last few weeks, and that's a huge blow for us, especially with the playoff push intensifying. It's not just about this season. Njoku's future with the Browns is now a major talking point. He's 29 years old and his contract situation is complicated. His initial deal, worth over $54 million across 4 years, was restructured, and it will weigh heavily on our books until 2029. With that in mind, the front office has to be realistic about his future with the team. Now, let's be honest with Fannin Jr. Shining and showing he's ready to take on a bigger role, it complicates Njoku's situation. If Njoku doesn't get back on the field and produce, 2025 might turn out to be the least productive season of his career, something he definitely doesn't want, but it's the reality right now. His previous low marks were back in 2019 and 2020, with 41 and 213 yards respectively, but those seasons were plagued by injuries and inconsistent play. The injury he's currently battling, coupled with the emergence of Fannin Jr., makes things even more difficult for him to find a spot on the roster next year. The Browns are at a crossroads with Njoku. On one hand, he's still got the talent and the experience, and he's coming into the tail end of his prime. On the other hand, his contract and recent performance trends suggest that the team might be looking in a different direction, especially if Fannin Jr. continues to develop and become our go-to guy. It's a classic NFL dilemma. Do you pay for past performance or invest in the future? For Njoku, it's a tough situation. If he's going to stay, he might have to accept a significant pay cut, which is never easy, especially for a player who's been a key part of our offense when healthy. Looking ahead, Njoku still has a handful of chances to prove he belongs, and the next few games are critical. The first real shot to get back into the rhythm will be this Sunday, December 21st, when we take on the Buffalo Bills at Huntington Bank Field. That game is huge for us, not just because of the playoff implications, but also because it's a chance for Njoku to show he's still got it, to remind everyone why he was once considered one of the top tight ends in the league. The Bills are a tough opponent, but this game could be the turning point for Njoku, especially if he can get healthy and find that connection with our quarterback. Now, Browns fans, you know how passionate we are about our team, and we love seeing our guys overcome adversity. Njoku's story isn't finished yet, but how it plays out over the next few weeks could define his career with us. It's all about health, consistency, and that desire to be a dominant force once again. We've seen what he can do when at his best, and I think we all hope he gets that chance in these final games of the season. Whether he's in Cleveland next year or not, what matters most is that he leaves everything on the field and fights for his spot. As for Fannin Jr., he's already shown that he's a player to watch, with his ability to make tough catches and explode in open space. The fact that he's leading our team in receptions, yards, and touchdowns at such an early stage of his career speaks volumes about his potential. It's exciting to think about how he could grow over the offseason and into next year. The future of our tight end position looks bright, and Fannin Jr. is right at the center of that vision. That's a big reason why the Browns are optimistic about the offensive direction heading into 2025 and beyond. In the broader scope of the season, our Browns are hanging tough. We've had our ups and downs, but this team's resilience has been undeniable. Our defense has been solid, and our offense, despite some inconsistencies, has shown sparks of brilliance. The injury to Njoku has been a setback, no doubt, but also an opportunity for others to step up. With the playoffs still within reach, every game counts, and players like Fannin Jr. and Njoku will be critical in determining how far we go. The coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, has been emphasizing resilience, adaptability, and making the most of our talent. It's about finishing strong, and these last few games are crucial for setting the tone for next season. And let's not forget the importance of our fans. Every voice, every cheer, every bit of support makes a difference. Cleveland Browns fans are among the most passionate in the league, and that passion fuels our team. Whether it's at the stadium or cheering from home, your energy is what keeps the Browns going. Keep supporting our guys, keep believing, and let's see how this story unfolds. The playoffs are still in sight, and with players like Harold Fannin Jr. stepping up and Njoku fighting to come back stronger, the future looks promising. We've seen what our team can do when firing on all cylinders, and I have no doubt that we'll keep fighting until the last whistle. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. As we approach the final stretch of the season, every game is a chance to write a new chapter. Njoku's health and performance are closely watched, but so is the overall trajectory of this team. We've got a young, hungry roster, a rising star in Harold Fannin Jr., and a coaching staff that's proven capable of getting the most out of our players. The path to the playoffs is still open, and each game is a stepping stone toward a potential deep run. Our offense has the weapons, and our defense is stout enough to hold opponents at bay. It's about putting it all together at the right time, and I believe in this team's ability to do just that. On a personal note, I think Browns fans should be proud of how far this team has come this season. Despite setbacks, injuries, and tough opponents, the resilience and fight of this squad have been incredible. We've seen flashes of brilliance from our rookies, and Njoku's situation is just a reminder of how unpredictable and competitive this league is. But one thing is for sure, our passion for this team is unwavering, and that's what makes the Cleveland Browns special. We're more than just a team. We're a family, and we ride together through the highs and lows. Looking ahead, let's keep our fingers crossed for Njoku's quick recovery and a strong finish to the season. Whether he's in the lineup or not, the focus must be on supporting our guys and believing in the potential of this team. Playoff chase is on, and every game is a battle. Our upcoming game against the Bills will be a big test, but also an opportunity for players like Njoku and Fannin Jr. to make a statement. The stage is set, the stakes are high, and I know our Browns will give it everything they've got. We've seen the heart and grit in this team all year, and I'm confident they'll keep fighting until the final whistle. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on Njoku's situation? Do you believe he can bounce back and help us in the playoffs? Or do you see Fannin Jr. stepping into a bigger role next season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and support our team through thick and thin. Cleveland Browns pride always.